free!
That won't be the last of them.
You're going to die. Let the void take rise. We shall make it happen.
One of the few who tried to preserve a semblance of humanity were members of the medical corps of the parties to this conflict.
Hello, sir. My name is Grissing, the head doctor of this hospital. If I may speak freely, sir, we expected more than just an officer's rank to support our current situation.
Sir, our defensive line has been broken. Multiple casualties. The 36th Division is in retreat.
Oh my! That is terrible news.
Another bunch of those poor bastards will be here soon. I'll better check our stocks.
What about the hospital? Are we to evacuate the facility?
No, sir. HQ gives us no such orders, sir. In fact, there were no orders for us.
It does not really matter right now. We should focus on helping the survivors.
Germans started dropping gas on our trenches! I need you to heal my man, Major, as fast as you can.
Sir, may I speak with you?
Of course, what's on your mind?
The plague that broke out, sir. It is taking a heavy toll on the civilians.
The plague that hit the hospital did not strip us only of the lives of our friends and comrades in arms, but also took part of our spirit. Despite this, we have to fight. Although the darkness surrounds us from every possible side. But perhaps we are the dust that will meet the morning light someday.
I cannot protect the trenches with so few!
The perversity of war. Is a man in a different uniform a different man? Would they do the same for us? I guess I'll never find out. You have to live on. And although now I can see that we will not save everyone.
You'd better build. You'd better train. And recruit some allies. Why? Because a storm's coming.
Vital command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
The Dynasty have amassed an enormous army right under our noses. And as of 10 minutes ago, while the GDF Council was debating whether to even respond, the Dynasty have launched attacks across our western border. They've been planning this for God knows how long.
Harvesting operation sighted.
SciComm, code red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles. Get our troops out of there. Weapons free. These things fire back. Get our drone fleet in the air and get me a satellite pointed at this. I want to know what the hell we're dealing with. I have reinforcements on their way to you. Pull that base apart.
We've discovered a strange property. On a large scale, the event could be catastrophic. Get me one of these missiles, Commander.
something that has to be done.
In Radio Commandos, situation reports are given to you in the form of dramatic radio communications sent by troops fighting on the ground.
Alpha Platoon, are you sure? Over.
Papa Bear, this is Greenwood. Moving to DLC.
Alpha, do you copy? Over.
Do you believe in truth? Do you believe in justice? The News Tower is for you! With News Tower, you get to run your own newspaper. Lead your employees to make today's paper the news of tomorrow. It's not about the power or the wealth. It's about telling the truth and never allowing others to influence your agenda. The truth needs you. The facts need you. The news needs you. Have you got what it takes? Then make the news your story. Join News Tower today!
New Cycle is a city building game with focus on survival. Establish a settlement and develop it all the way from humble beginnings to industrial metropolis. Ensure the survival of your people against all odds. The year is 2073. After an apocalyptic series of devastating solar flares, human society has been thrown into disarray. With the technological advancements of the past almost completely lost, the remnants of humanity now struggle to survive. But even in this desperate world, one thing remains true. As one era ends, another era begins. It is time for a new cycle. Build and expand your settlement using free-form or grid-based design. Seek, gather, and produce new resources to advance your civilization. In its early stages, your settlement is heavily dependent on hunting and gathering. As you develop it further, however, you will rediscover the more advanced and complex ways of the past to produce goods on a large scale. Allocate workers to keep your settlement running smoothly. Your human resources have to be managed just as thoroughly as your production chains. Take care of your people's basic needs. Distribute food, water, tools, and clothes, and regulate their daily work schedule. Enrich their life with entertainment, prevent diseases, and improve your people's health by providing medical facilities. As your population grows, difficult decisions have to be made to determine how your society treats its people and the nature around it. Choose your laws and decrees wisely. Your people are the sum of your knowledge. With every new member of your community, you get closer to rediscovering the forgotten technologies of the old world, until you finally reach a new era of progress. Each era has the potential to improve your production, as well as the lives of your people, giving you access to numerous new buildings. As your settlement develops into an industrial city, running on fuel and burning coal, a whole new level of productivity opens up to you. Mass production, automation, factories feeding factories via complex systems of conveyor belts. Modernize your workforce by training your people in these specialized tasks. But there is more to the world of New Cycle. Explore your surroundings to find places of interest and untapped resources. Build outposts to make them accessible to your people, and establish a train network to transport them. This hostile world will challenge you with sandstorms, shortages, wildfires, and other natural disasters. Be prepared and always ready to act quickly. But nature isn't the only thing to worry about. Refugee crises, unrest, disease outbreaks, the list of challenges is long. You will have to make crucial decisions, many of them painful, to avert the downfall of your civilization. Remember, there is always hope, and our greatest achievement is yet to come.
Your journey in Millennia begins in a humble Stone Age settlement. From here, you guide your nation through the ages, charting its course through 10,000 years of history. Remember, you're in control. Will you lead a fearless band of warriors or a serene group of pacifists? Any path you choose comes with unique opportunities. But as your nation grows, so do the needs of your people. Get out there and scout the map. Uncover those crucial resources. Establish supply chains and capitalize on lucrative trade routes. And if things get heated, defend your people. With force. For every turn, you'll be faced with decisions, completely altering the course of history. Will you reach a glorious age of victory, or be forced to brace for the worst of outcomes?
Operational and launching.
This is War Games. Fighting here is just like what you'll find in the real world, except each loss becomes a lesson for your next deployment.
We're hit. Carry her down.
But you don't have to fight alone.
Combat mission set.
Protect each other.
We need cover. Moving to guard. We're on our way. Copy on redirect.
Secure the objectives.
Target set. We're inbound. Push through. Give our people an opening. Sweep around.
Move complete.
Win as a united fleet.
Hostile eliminated.
Each victory will grant you experience points to unlock artifacts and available starting fleets. New powers mean new paths to victory.
Upgrade complete.
Ships will become stronger, even a little unique.
Threat detected. Let's move.
Fail a mission, and your fleet restarts at square one.
Taking fire. Get us out of here.
Carry her down.
But you can't rely on just one strategy.
Torpedo frigate deploying.
Start the run. Roll in. Let's move.
Threat marked. Targeting to AG.
You see? Just had to change your approach.
Action successful. Power to engine.
The enemy is cunning and will adapt to overwhelm you.
Hold steady. I'm coming around. Direct hit. We will lock. Light them up. Keep them guessing. I'm locked down. Taking fire.
Learn. Adapt.
Good shot.
Leverage all your experience to achieve victory. This is where commanders are made.
Get up, everyone! Work's waiting!
To all survivors, seek others and rebuild.
Construction complete.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Headquarters World War II is a fast-paced, turn-based strategy game set during the Normandy landings period of World War II. You can play as any of the three factions in the conflict: the United States, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Experience the finest details and striking visuals of the game, including grasslands riddled with shell craters, war-torn battlefields, and devastated cities. A diverse range of units is included in the game, each carefully researched and balanced for historical accuracy and engaging gameplay. With infantry, towed guns, tanks, and armored vehicles, you'll have a wide array of troops to command, reflecting the complexity of forces in this pivotal period of history. Challenge your tactical skills with a combat system that is easy to learn but hard to master. Pay attention to terrain elevation. Use destroyed vehicles, fences, and large objects to your advantage as cover, and destroy buildings to flush out your enemies. Flank the enemy armored units to attack them where their armor is the weakest. Land a crushing hit against their side or back armor, capitalizing on their exposed position. Don't forget to upgrade or change your units between battles, level them up, and assign heroes to grant unique abilities. Each unit has a crew, and losing different members during a battle results in different penalties. For example, losing the gunner means you'll have fewer attacks, and losing your driver means you'll have to deal with reduced mobility. Harness your HQ skills, such as calling for artillery or aviation support, and leverage officer skills to improve your combat tactics. Ready to test your skills? Beyond the captivating campaigns, you can engage in skirmishes on 6 diverse maps, or explore a multitude of user-generated maps. Creating your maps is a breeze, whether you use the straightforward random map generation tool or the more sophisticated editor tool. For added creativity, combine both methods. Generate a random map, then fine-tune it in the editor. But that's not all. Headquarters World War II supports multiplayer battles for up to 4 players, offering real-time connections or the option to use Slytherin's Combat HQ system. Still not enough? Utilize the editor tool to create your own skirmish or multiplayer maps and share them with the community for endless fun. Brace yourself and join the fight.
My name is David Ezra Sidran. My friends, family, and students call me Ezra. I am a computer scientist and a wargamer. Most of my academic and professional career has been devoted to the design and creation of detailed computer military simulations. I have created best-selling and award-winning commercial wargames. My research into computational military reasoning, or tactical artificial intelligence, has been supported by DARPA, the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. For the last 2.5 years, I've been working on the General Staff Wargaming System, which gives the user unparalleled abilities to recreate historical armies and create new armies, import historic battlefields, and create new maps, and fight against the learning artificial intelligence that is the culmination of years of my research. I am very proud to announce the launch of the Kickstarter campaign for the General Staff Wargaming System. The General Staff Army Editor, which is used to create new or historic armies, is already completed and is available for download for Kickstarter backers. The General Staff Map Editor, which creates new maps and imports historical maps for use with the Wargaming system, is also available for download for Kickstarter backers. The General Staff Scenario Editor creates new battle scenarios that combines any two armies created in the General Staff Army Editor on a map created in the General Staff Map Editor. It too is available for download for Kickstarter backers. In addition, the 30 most requested Napoleonic, American Civil War, and Age of Gunpowder battles are also included free for Kickstarter backers. The purpose of this Kickstarter campaign is to fund the completion of the General Staff Wargame itself, which will incorporate my machine learning artificial intelligence. General Staff also includes 2 wargames, a detailed simulation mode and a Beer and Skittles Kriegspiel mode. We anticipate that completing General Staff will take about 6 months, and in the meantime, we would like you to begin using the already completed modules to create your own scenarios and battles. There are also some very nice early backer rewards. Please take a few minutes to look at the other videos that we have produced that describe this wargaming system that gives you unprecedented design and wargaming capabilities. Please tell other wargamers about this Kickstarter campaign. And, as always, if you have any questions, please ask.
imagine what we can do with their support? How many things we can do better and faster?
You lose everything.
Gloire à la résistance!
But why would they do that? Everyone minds his own business in these times. You know I'm always with you and have your back.
We've been in this difficult situation for such a long time, and look what we're doing now.
Oh, fuck me! Polska pamiętliwa, ale sprawiedliwa. Ze mnie te parchanci! Bewegung, Bewegung!
The whole world is on fire.
Делайте шунта! Szajn! Nas nie złomite! Zaradeno!
After hundreds of years of wandering and foraging, people started to settle and they built the foundations of today's civilizations. Some of them sought protections where the land touches the clouds, while others established themselves in the canyons they named Hamkar, enduring heat and dust. Some settlers went to the west to a land with rolling hills, bordered by the endless sea. Some ventured further, far to the north, tucked away, hidden by trees, the kind of place that fables are written about. All of these people adapted to their environments, mastering the world around them. Some became talented hunters and fishers, while others built vast farmlands and traded for what they could not craft. They developed their own distinct cultures, establishing systems of belief and new customs to follow. Over time, small towns turned into prosperous kingdoms. However, others weren't as fortunate. Good times create harmony and prosperity, while bad times can lead to darker paths. You have the potential to be one of the greatest leaders of our time. How are you going to engrave your name in the history of Earth of Oryn?
want you to wish list the Embryo. Groovy.
Oh dear. You want a story about an inn? Ha! Fancy that! I did once pop in for a drink, search for a news, that is, at a fine establishment famous for its owner who'd... Wanna venture a guess? He'd bring joy to his guests, sometimes to an excess, and help heroes with quests. Free advertising, I guess. And he'd also, well, invest. At least that's what he called it when the city guards pressed. In any case, the innkeeper worked hard building his little kingdom. Everyone writes their own rhymes, after all. But to hear this fair innkeeper's song, we need to go back to the very beginning of Crossroads Inn 2.
Classified France 44 is an ambitious new turn-based strategy game set in World War II during the desperate months leading up to the Allied invasion of France in June 1944. In World War II, the Allies of the Free Nations worked together to parachute the world's first special forces into occupied France. Uniting with the French resistance, they wrought havoc on the Germans in the run-up to D-Day. Combat in Classified France 44 emulates real-world fix and flank tactics. Use your firepower to pin the enemy in place, then move to a flanking position to kill them. Cover protects against gunfire, but it cannot shield you and your foes from the mental strain of combat. Suppress an enemy to make them less effective. Mentally break them, and they miss their turn. Every nearby shot and explosion damages morale, so in Classified, every shot counts. A successful infiltration relies on cunning use of your team's special skills. Conceal your squad in cover and vegetation, using distractions and silent takedowns to avoid detection. Thin down the enemy numbers, then, when your squad is in a good position to strike, launch your ambush. Classified pushes the genre in new and exciting directions. Characters have more action points for more nuanced and tactical play. Our flexible Overwatch system allows you to shoot or wait for another target, your choice. Foliage allows you to hide in plain sight. Weapons have a spray area, spelling danger for anyone near your target, including allies. You will start with a squad of elite special forces, then grow your team by recruiting fighters from the French Resistance. Each character can be customized with an evolving arsenal of authentic World War II equipment. Choose their loadout and hone their unique abilities as you play. The campaign challenges you to make vital, long-term decisions, with the ultimate aim of building the strongest resistance force before D-Day. On a map of northern France, you decide which missions to take, where to spend your resources, which factions to support, which regions to conquer, and which resistance abilities to pursue. What happens on D-Day will be down to your skill and strategic decision-making. Can you do enough to secure an Allied victory? Watch out for more in-depth
Something else?
What it takes to become a master builder. To create and build, they become one with the land itself, revealing its potential through experimentation and exploration. Imagine a bridge across a chasm. The master follows the cracks and movements of the rocks, revealing what may become. The master poses the riddle, and the rocks provide the answer. This world reveals its resources easily, allowing mere men to pick a way and find the ore. But it takes a true master to deliver those resources to where they are needed most. To move beyond these rocks. To make the water answer the call of the master. Shallows and depths, pirates and raiders, mere obstacles. Another puzzle for the master to extract from the landscape.
We are providing cover for your trade routes. No hostiles in sight.
Out there are other people doing their best to survive, seeking not to succumb to the forces of the Great Earthsea. And just like the flows of rock and water, the master must reveal their place and purpose.
Spoiling for the fight, are we?
Violence may come. The tool of those who refuse the call of the landscape. Who seek to command a world that cannot be controlled. The true master understands this. Submit to the landscape, and the strength of rock and water become yours. The shelter of the world, your bulwark, unbreakable and eternal.
Target coordinates is 1 uniform. Copy. North of 1 kilometer.
Enemy down.
Let's go back to the beginning. There, the world untouched. No thrones ascended. No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary by you. Will you be wise? Will you inspire? Or will you conquer? However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.